morning everyone. It's Saturday morning and I'm just applying the first go of nitrogen on one of our winter barley plots. Overall the winter barley, considering the weather we've had, is doing very well. I'd say it's actually a better crop than we had last year here. But the downside of it is this area here along the ditch, it didn't grow, and that's kind of the story of fields all over the country. No matter where you go, you see these areas that just didn't grow properly, with maybe a bit of compaction, maybe water lying in that area, and it just scalded off or killed the barley that was there. Seed never struck. But this is the worst area here probably in this field here, and there's a little bit then, there's a wet area down along the bottom ditch in that corner, so it's not too bad overall. Ideally you'd rather not have it, and then you obviously have the wet area there that never dried out yet. That nearly always has a spot that doesn't grow barley. The water always lies there, not as big as what it is at the minute, but I suppose that's all that can be expected. I'm filming off the iPhone, as the GoPro, every time I go back for the fertilizer I seem to forget to take it out of the teleporter, so I'll get the GoPro when I get back up there, and I'll video with the GoPro when I'm in the second field. Well, we've made it up to the other plot of winter barley, and this ground is a little bit different than where we were earlier on. It's a lot heavier, a lot damper, and we're kind of having to pick our places to drive at the minute. I've already sunk down in a couple of places, but we've sailed on through, and we'll just have to try to continue to do that. Yeah, there's parts behind me and the part here in front of me that was very boggy ground, and you could never do anything in it because it's so wet. So yeah, it is what it is. It does grow good crops of barley and wheat. It's always around the 3.5 to 4 ton mark in the barley, and it grew almost 5 ton in wheat a couple of years ago. But yeah, we just have to pick our place now to drive at the minute. Yeah, I have the 6420S with me today, and that's usually the tractor of choice for fertilizer and spraying, because it's probably better suited size-wise to both jobs. The fertilizer spreader only holds it doesn't hold 1.5 tons of fertilizer. It only holds, here's where I sank earlier on, so we'll have to stay clear there. Yeah, it only holds about maybe 1,400 kilos of fertilizer, so yeah, the fertilizer spreader would look a little bit small, I think, on the 6.9. It's another wet spot here. The conditions is actually worse here than what they were a couple of weeks ago when I was up putting on the compound fertilizers. Much worse. I wasn't sinking down nearly as much at that stage, so the option was to try and wait and maybe spread it next week because there's rain coming tomorrow, or to go out, suffer on, get it spread, it gets washed in tomorrow, and with the temperature increase coming next week, it'll work straight away once the temperature rises. So I just thought it was better to go and get it spread and get it done now, so that's what we're doing. But anyway, yeah, so that's That's why we use the 6.4, a little bit more economical, better suited to the size of the machinery, more manoeuvrable as well. Like there's a better lock on it, a better turning circle for these jobs. So I would like to change the fertiliser spreader at some stage. Not that there's nothing wrong with the spreader we have, it's working extremely well, but I would like a slightly bigger spreader, and I'd also like, let's see, where am I going to get through here? This could be fun. I think we'll take the same route that I went through the last day. There's no point leaving it any worse. We're going to sink down no matter what we do, and once we keep moving, it's not too bad. Yeah, there we go, we're through. Yeah, what was I going to say? Look at this here. This is much worse than it was the last day. Yeah, I would like to change the fertiliser spreader to a big one. I don't know why, when if you look at how wet this ground is, we'll end up burying us in it. But no, I would like to change it to a bigger one. I'd like to, one that would hold maybe about 2.5 tons, and yeah, 2.5 tons, and have like a weigh cell on it, and a self-adjusting spread rate. Well, we can always dream. They've went through the roof, the price of them, over the last couple of years, because there was a grant come out on them. I don't know, anyone in Ireland probably would have heard of it, where you could change your fertiliser spreader, and the grant was to pay 40% of the price of the spreader. But the problem was that all the manufacturers raised the price of the spreaders up. The dealers added a little bit on there too, and by the time it was all finished with, the 40% was swallowed up by the manufacturers and the dealers. So yeah, the price of new spreaders went through the roof, and it has left them now that the grant is no good, and they're too expensive then to buy anyway now. So you will probably better purchase a second-hand spreader. They'll be a bit better value. We'll see what happens. We're not stuck for one anyway, and this one will do our job for a while yet. Yeah, this whole area here in front of me, we've sown that for the last 3 or 4 years, but just last year was too wet. It couldn't be, you couldn't go into it. So that's what we're finding now. Even when I was spreading slurry yesterday, you're finding that there's wet places in fields that never had wet places because of all the rain. When I was spreading the slurry on the silage ground yesterday, there was one area of the field I was on, the tanker just sunk down. I'm spreading slurry in that field for 15 years. I've never seen it wet there before. So it really is, the weather really is playing havoc with us. I'm hoping that we'll have enough to finish here, that I'm not going to have to drive back the whole way over the field to finish in like one wee strip. I think we will have enough. So we'll basically finish this area here now. I'm not going to drive back through that wet place there again. I'll try and Give it a little bit of a wide berth. And we'll drive through where our deep tracks is here. Yeah, like that's, as I say, this bit here we usually always sow it, but last year was just too wet and never got it done. It really would want to be a very good summer to compensate for all the rain. Let's see if I can reverse down these tramlines here and just put a little bit of fertiliser in it. Bumpy. Yeah, there's only one other set of tram lines that we have to drive up here. Yeah, no, it's this one here. Just looking for my tracks. Oh, that's us. Yeah, so that's us finished the winter barley spreading for now. That's the first application done. We've only put on a little over 2 bags to the acre, two and a half bags to the acre, which is about 125 kilos per acre, or 315 kilos per hectare, if you want to work it out that way. So it's the first application done. We'll probably have another bag and a half to go on it a little later on, be a few weeks time, so hopefully it'll be a bit drier now by the time we're back out in it. We'll just have to see. That's it. I'm going to finish up now. I'm going to head back to the yard and we'll probably go get a cup of tea, and I might spread some fertiliser on some of the silage ground then in the afternoon. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.